And it's working. I'm just going to keep yelling loudly until I see that it's working. Hello, hello, hello. I wasn't really yelling that loud, but kind of. Oh, lagged. Alright, it's working. I did this video last week, and we're doing it again. We're live streaming Stadium Stampede, a game mode that I very much love to play. A lot of y'all enjoyed watching the videos also. I thank you for that. But this time around, in the course of this video slash stream, we could reach our 100th victory in this game mode. Now, some of those were against bots. Some of them were in the very, very early days of this mode, where it was against actual people. It was hard-hitting affairs, but nonetheless, like I said, time and time again, I really do like this game mode, so streaming it again. Next week, I don't know if I'll have the time to, because the schedule and itinerary is a little bit booked, because we had an AEW pay-per-view, we got a WWE Premium live event, and I will go ahead and tell y'all that I was originally planning on this video being something a lot different. Now, before WrestleMania, I made a video titled Things I Want to See in WWE After WrestleMania. And then I was really thinking about it. I'm like, I should really do this for AEW. And I'm like, well, there's a pay-per-view coming up. I could, and I've spent all week, and I just can't really come up with what I would want to see. And this is also another reason I wanted to do the videos, because I have not really enjoyed the AEW product the past 2-ish months. Now, I was saying around the time of Revolution, I was like, the product is very confusing, and even then they were like saying, oh, after Revolution it's going to change. Granted, Revolution was a great pay-per-view. Granted, they are very good when it comes to pay-per-views, little to no problems, because it is straight up wrestling. Most of the time you got 10 plus matches. You are tuned into the pay-per-view for straight up wrestling. You're tuning into the weekly TV. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. And I just have not been enjoying it. I will say that I've said I think some of that has to do with the NBA playoffs going on, and their scheduling's been messed up because sometimes Collision is taped or it has to be on a different day. Rampage, I tune into Rampage every once in a while, but the same thing goes for Rampage. It's just a lot of the attention is not going to AEW right now. Even, I'll say, WWE has been very good. I know a lot of people started tuning out after Mania. I haven't. And this King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments have been very good. I will say, I will call it completely crap if they don't have Gunther in the finals. But, I'm going to hope that I don't have to come to that situation. But when it comes to AEW, it's just, I think I played against this person last week. I'm not 100% sure. But it wasn't a level 1. I don't know. We'll just start in the office. But I do think, and this is just me, I can't say it's the 3 main acts, but I will say a lot of AEW right now is, I'm not going to say comedy, but like over the top acts. Timeless Tony Storm, The Learning Tree, and the Elite. And just a lot of it is just over the top, and I don't really care for it. Swerve is great. We love Swerve, and we're glad that he's world champion. And this is something that, again, this might be just a me issue, but it's just like, I don't see Christian winning this match. And I don't know many times that I've ever seen somebody like win a championship and just like not care about their first rivalry, because like I knew they weren't losing the title. Even though they've had... Okay, get the hell away from the Elvis. I don't know. And I was clamoring to see this matchup, and they've told a good story about it, but I also feel it's just been a little bit forgotten. I don't know. And now they're calling Double or Nothing, a triple main event, which, you know, I would think they probably could have called it a double main event and made it like a Double or Nothing pun, but I'm not that intelligent. But, like I said, the pay-per-view, once we get to the pay-per-view, it should be good. Because AEW doesn't really have problems when it comes to the pay-per-view side of things. So we'll have to wait and see there. But it's just like, this is something this is kind of the main thing. Chris Jericho, and I might be a little bit off with a lot of my topics and numbers and things, but I think Chris Jericho has been on a 2-year run of rivalries that are either too long or end terribly. Now, I'm not going to be like an extreme hater because the MJF rivalry, the Pinnacle, and Inner Circle, that a lot more good than bad came from that. So I'm not going to be a hater there. But then we had the Chris Jericho, Eddie Kingston rivalry that was almost, again, a year long with so many people added into it. And the main problem that I have is, again, the ending was absolutely terrible. And it ended in the barbed wire everywhere shark cage match, which I was really looking forward to that match. They announced that match with at least a week, maybe 2 weeks worth of hype. And it sucked. There are so many run-ins in it. I need Kenny to back up so I can get this elimination. There is so many, it just sucked. And I think about this match a lot. And this might be a future video. You know, I try to be positive on my channel, but so like this topic's definitely not positive. It's like my least favorite things that have happened in AEW, and that's definitely going to make the list because I was really looking forward to that match. I've never seen someone because it's the real person. I still the other cart. I can't get ran over. Okay. I need him to get stuck and then know what we're doing this now. I was going to hope he gets stuck and then I'm going to run up on him. But then we go to last year and we had again two notable Jericho rivalries in him versus Adam Cole and him versus Ricky Starks that nobody cared about, or not even nobody cared, but like they sucked. Let's just put it that way. The Adam Cole rivalry, so many people were added into it. The Outcast, Britt Baker, the Jericho Appreciation Society, which again, if you want me to be honest, I'm not going to say the Jericho Appreciation Society sucked, but looking back at it, there's very few words that I could say. I will say, someone that's a big Ring of Honor fan, and I literally review ROH every week, so I could take that claim. The Chris Jericho ROH World Title run, I should hate. I should. But I don't. I really don't. There's more good than bad that came from that. I ain't going to talk about that Colt Cabana match. But I will say, the one thing that bothered the hell out of me, and again, it's not really Jericho's fault, they had him going against Bryan Danielson. And y'all know, if y'all have watched my predictions video, y'all know how I feel about this. But I really wanted Bryan Danielson to win a world championship and win the Ring of Honor World Championship. So he had like 2 times where he challenged for the ROH World Title and lost. And that pissed the hell out of me. And this is just me thinking now and looking at it. And I probably thought it at the time as well. Oh, no. But if you remember, they had a match on Dynamite in which Daniel Garcia interrupted and cost Bryan the match. And then he, like, rejoined the Jericho Appreciation Society because, like, oh, is he going to join the Blackpool Combat Club, etc.? He should have. He should have freaking joined the Blackpool Combat Club. And they never let that happen. And I kind of guess I understood because they didn't want, like, him and Wheeler, like, you know. It's also weird that the Blackpool Combat Club, like, stayed at 4 people. But the more I think of it, Garcia and Yuta had a trilogy of matches. And I feel that if Garcia would have joined that third match, very forgotten because it happened at Final Battle. But I feel if the story is we're both in the Blackpool Combat Club, and if you remember, and again, you might not, so this is why I'm refreshing your memory of it. After the second match, Danielson went to Garcia and wrapped the pure title around his waist. And it was kind of like a show of appreciation. Everybody's like, "Oh, is he in the BCC?" And then he teamed with Danielson a couple matches, and then again, like I said, the turn happened. I feel that third match, if they were both in the BCC, and it's like one of us has to go, maybe type of thing, and it's like they're fighting for the affection of the BCC, it would have made that a lot more interesting and memorable. But again, it just, I'm not. Here's the main thing. Like, Jericho's been there in AEW close to since day one. I'm not gonna say since day one. Oh, hell no, I can't have this happening. Attention. The safe area is now shrinking. But I understand you can't like just dead ass have Jericho go away. I understand that. So I'm not saying Jericho has to go away, but it's just, in my opinion, a 2-year stretch of disappointing or overdone long-ass rivalries, in my opinion. Attention. The safe area. I'm prepared for this, man. I'm prepared. I did not expect that to knock him out, but it did. Oh, I feel a little bit bad, but like I said, we got a goal for this video to get to 100 victories. So is this victory 99? It is. So we got one more, and then we'll have victory 100. I also like this skin so much. And if you notice, the eye color keeps changing. Like, at one point it was green. At one point it was purple. Now it was orange. So there's that. But more of the story is just like, the other thing is, I feel AEW from All Out 2021 to All Out 2022, I'm not going to say it was perfect, but it was very, very, very close. And it was just so good. And every week that you tuned in, it was fun. And it's going to be difficult for them to replicate that. And they really haven't done that. And I don't think they're really looking to do that, to be honest. And obviously, if you saw the Tom period that I'm saying, there's one common denominator in that. And I'm trying to see if he's like, you know what it is. I'm now going to address it because that he's not coming back to AEW. It's over, done with. Get the hell over with it. But I don't know. I want AEW to succeed. I'm not one of these guys that's on Twitter. I kind of sound like Dax the Axe now, but I want AEW to succeed. But I just also wish everything was easy. You know, I wish that I could watch AEW and just like, damn, that was fun. I haven't done that in a minute, you know, to be honest. And I didn't really want this to be a whole spiel of me hating on AEW because I do enjoy. If I didn't enjoy AEW, I wouldn't be playing a game mode on an AEW game. That's a like Captain Obvious point statement. And I'll say again, Forbidden Door is the next pay-per-view. They've had 2 Forbidden Door pay-per-views and they've been great, fantastic. So maybe then, I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying I don't know because I can't really change anything. But more of the story is, I was originally going to make this video things I want to see in AEW after Double or Nothing. But I just really, a lot of it is just stuff you can't do. You can't go back in time. You can't, that goes for both, like the Jericho situation that I was talking about and just like the hype period. You can't really go back in time and change all that. And if you try to do it again, people would probably would call you out on it. Something that I will say, this is two more things. This is something. They need to go back to special episodes of Dynamite and to a point Collision. Because when I've reflected and watching back the 2022 stuff, a lot of those were like special episodes. Quake by the Lake, House of Dragon, etc. So like the one I'm going to use as an example, like House of Dragon, that show had the Danielson and Garcia 2 out of 3 falls match. It makes it easier to remember this special match happened at the special event and they had the special designs and all that. It makes it more fun. Where they have not done that in close to a year. The last one they did was Big Business, and I don't even think, I just literally think it was a big logo, like a logo. There was like nothing really that special about that show. The other thing I was saying, they used to do a crap ton of tournaments, but they've only done one trios tournament, and I never watched Chikara in its heyday. But the one thing I always kept up with around its time is the King of Trios tournament. And now that Chikara's not around, there's not a King of Trios tournament, is the point I'm making. And again, the Trios division has been so up and down in AEW. And I'm not going to say the best time period for it was the inaugural tournament. But, again, 2 to 3 of the most notable matches that have happened in the Trios division was United Empire versus the Elite, and United Empire versus the Death Triangle. And they should do another Trios tournament at some point, because it would extremely help out and set out what the Trios division is. Because, again, one of the main issues with the Trios division was, like, a lot of the Trios ended up being a single star and a tag team randomly put together, like Action Andretti and Top Flight. It's kind of Lance Archer and the Righteous. Or that inaugural tournament, it was all very much like actual trios. Like the only one you can like say wasn't was the Dark Order and Hangman Page, but the reason for that was storyline reasoning, and they had been aligned for so long that in the grand scheme of things it didn't really matter. So I'd like to see another trios tournament. I can't wait for the next Continental Classic, but we gotta wait till December for that. Even December is very close. We're already in May. This year is definitely flying by. As I completely miss twice. There we go. All they should do, I was gonna say they should do more steel cage matches, and then they're gonna end up doing a steel cage match at Double or Nothing. Because again, I was watching the All Out Young Bucks Lucha Bros steel cage.
Attention. The safe area is now shrinking.
There's literally nothing good in this room. My nose itches. Okay, that, you know, y'all gonna have me wait for that.
Attention. The safe area will begin shrinking soon.
How do I keep missing these people? Did he just fall? Okay. Okay. It's also the start of the new season in 2K, so I'm waiting for them to announce the updated stuff while I'm on stream, potentially, for those who care. NBA 2K, not WWE 2K. No, y'all can't get my elimination. Why does it take me so long? There we go. I can't believe I just let him hit me with that. Let's get your bald ass over there. Why are these people coming in here? Alright, I'm gonna have to get some health and weapons and a football. I wanted to come in here and play the slots machine. Why y'all ain't gonna give me no health? Why is Miro coming after me? I'll say one of the other things that's it's not really their fault. It's my fault for anticipating it. Because I was expecting Roderick Strong to have a great international title reign because I was accustomed to him in Ring of Honor and PWG having good title reigns there. And it was awkwardly both in 2015 where he would like defend the title consistently, and that he literally hasn't. It's been, yeah, y'all gotta earn y'all's way, but the main reason it hasn't been like that in AEW is because they don't want two championships being the Open Challenge Championship, and that's what the TNT title is right now. So that's another thing that I feel has sucked.
Attention.
Oh my God, it's Sting! We ain't seen Sting in a minute. I hope he's doing okay. Alright, we need a football helmet, which I know we've definitely passed. There's one. And then we're gonna do something crazy that I did the last time, even though I got this football helmet. And then immediately wasted it. But, I was just trying to save time. Yo, I don't want this elimination. I'll take it. It's Matt Hardy. Fun fact, I don't own the Matt Hardy DLC because I am too stingy to spend the $5. Along with, I did not pre-order this game because I was waiting to buy it, and then I immediately bought it the day it came out anyway. So I never got the Matt Hardy DLC. I don't think it's going away. See? Nope, he doesn't know how to use a trampoline. I ain't gonna lie. That might be the trick for this mode. Get the trash can and then hit somebody with it. He had a barbed wire bat he didn't want to use. Alright, we got one person left, and we got the 100. 100. I see him. The thing I hate about the high flyers is, look at this. It's so difficult to navigate it.
The safe area is
As I do got a burp. I'm gonna try to launch this from here. As I'm more than likely, yeah, I messed that up completely. We see the opposition.
Attention. The safe area will begin shrinking soon.
And that's the 100th win. Do I get a little badge for that? I do! Hooray.
Congratulations.
That means something to me. The thing is, I don't know. I don't remember what my other badges are for. So we'll have to look. Where do I do that at? I probably shouldn't do it. I know that the third one is play the slots machine. The middle one is eliminations. I don't know what the first one is. And I don't remember where I need to go to change it, and I don't want to do it on stream. And y'all see something y'all shouldn't see, but we'll do another game, because I thought this was going to be a lot longer than it needed to be. Who did I wrote down people I wanted to use. I used the main two. I've not been MJF in a minute. We haven't seen MJF in a minute, so let's use him. And we'll probably wrap this up after this. We'll see how things are going. What's to talk about? What's to talk about? I'm Ricky Starks again has been a big topic on Twitter because he did an interview saying that he's not injured and he doesn't know why he's not being used. And a lot of the comments are like, A, he's going to WWE, or B, he's not a big star. Why is he not, like, he shouldn't be used in AEW? I think that's a terrible mentality to have, to think about wrestlers that they're not future world. I think the exact quote was, he's not going to win the world title in WWE. Like, I think there's a lot of people that are on the WWE roster that work at WWE, and even to the there's a lot of people on the AEW roster that work at AEW that's not going to win the world title. So I think Ricky Starks, A, has the potential to be world champion in either company. Granted, if he went to WWE, probably would take a lot longer. AEW, if you were to ask me this question this time last year, I would have said he's up there. Now, just it's been, I don't know. I can't even say it's been a shitty year because it hasn't. Because him and Big Bill were a good tag team and they had something going, and then I really don't know what's happened since then. And y'all can't really get me to crap on Ricky Starks because I love that match he had with Bryan Danielson at All Out. So there's that. But I keep seeing Ricky Starks on the truck. It made me think of it. This is awkward silence as I'm looking at Twitter. I'd say I spend a lot of my day on Twitter. There's this. I will tell you this now. Besides Tiger Woods, I know little to nothing about golf. But the main story today is a golfer got arrested because he passed by a cop without stopping. Another thing that I'll say, because I was talking about my team earlier, I haven't I've not put money into NBA 2K outside of like the day one, like buying the game. And I don't think there will ever be a time. Hey, there's Ricky. I was just talking about him so much. I don't think there'll be a time where I ever do it again. But it's very funny because the my team reward last season was a Galaxy Opal James Harden, and so now it's literally they're like, yeah, screw you, because now the big release of the pack is a Dark Matter James Harden, along with a Larry Bird at 5 different positions. So this is why I don't put money into that game. I just play the free stuff and take the free stuff. And sometimes I get captivated enough that I spend a lot of time playing it. Sometimes I don't. I'm going to try to get 10 eliminations this game. We're already at 4, so All right, we already got 5, so we're halfway
The safe
there.
area will begin
Now we just gotta find 5 more people and weapons. Aha, we got some good weapons here. Can we get a stinger? Can we get a stinger? Can we get a stinger? No, I never get the stinger. I'm just gonna let y'all know I am gonna jump off that side in a second. Actually, I'm not, since we got a football helmet. We're gonna go play with slots. How many of these are real shirts? Okay, the all-out one, the Orange Cassidy one, all of those, and then there's a little AWS. Like I said, one of my main things that does bother me about this game is I don't understand why and how you could put AEW shirts on custom wrestlers, but not the AEW wrestlers, because I feel that would be very no mercy if a lot of these wrestlers had their shirts on as that person. Okay, I just saw a lot of people go that way, so let's get this real quick. I've never heard that sound effect before. I got stuck behind the pole. As I just lost all these people too. There's... And I missed. Could you just stand there? I'm gonna imagine that somebody is right here, because y'all saw that red. Oh my god, it was. No, get out the way! You can stay right there. Okay. Bro, how fast was that? Let's play some slots. So we need, hypothetically, we gotta eliminate all the people that are left. And I'm more than likely sure... Okay, we can't actually play the slots, because I don't want to ruin that. So let's get this. I just know somebody's gonna get eliminated by the storm. It's gonna piss me off. So we need 2 more eliminations. I have to find... There, boom, they're right there. Next to each other. Y'all stay right there. Y'all stay right there. Maxwell is coming. Don't worry, y'all moving.
the safe area.
Oh no. Oh my god. We gotta eliminate ourselves. Okay, stay right there. Both of y'all. Boom. We'll do one more game. One more game. We got what we needed here. How long was last week's video? I think it was an hour. This is 30 minutes. To be fair, we ran through the competition.
Congratulations.
Last week's was 50 minutes, so we'll do one more game. Because last week we also did 4 matchups. Best player out of these 3: Darius Garland, Brandon Ingram, DeMar DeRozan. I ain't gonna lie, that's a little bit tough. I think... I don't know. I want to go DeMar. I also never updated the tag teams like I should have. We're going to use Claudio, because I was thinking about using him. Because I don't know what his finisher in this mode's going to be. I'm going to... If it's the uppercut, it'd make for the eliminations to go by quicker. If it's the neutralizer, that's fine. But I was wanting to see for myself. If y'all would have asked me before this season, I probably would have said Ingram. If y'all would have asked me now, I'd probably say DeMar, which again is a little bit unfair because the Bulls didn't even make the playoffs. But Garland, there were so many times when Garland was on the rim and he couldn't even make a shot, which I ain't even really trying to diss him, but I'm just trying to say what actually happened. There's also a lot of rumors. I talk about rumors way too much on here. But if you were to watch any other video, they would probably be doing the same thing. So I need to stop being a follower. But that being said, there's a lot of rumors that the Cavaliers are in hell right now because no one wants to be there. Which, It's weird because for my lifetime of watching the NBA, the Cavs were, oh my God, we have LeBron. Oh my God, we lost LeBron. Oh my God, we got LeBron. So this is kind of like the first time in my history where they've been a decent team and they haven't needed LeBron. And to be fair, that's I would say a lot of the people that are watching the NBA has kind of been that way as well. And again, it's also funny because everyone's like, "Oh my God, are they going to get LeBron again?" Are they going? I would think. I know it's weird for me to talk about it here, but it's on my mind. And I think I've talked about it before, but not really. This is the question that people need to be asking about LeBron's free agency. If you were to ask me right now, I think it's 50-50. I think he wants to stay with the Lakers because he made the big deal moving to the LA. He wants to be in LA. He has fun in LA. They still got Anthony Davis on his team. But I also think he's kind of tired of being in the play-in and his teammates disappointing, which if he was to leave now and choose the team that happens, his teammate, he would know what teammates he's going to have there or hypothetically which teammates he could get rid of, which also the other thing, I'm pretty sure LeBron's going to play 2 more years. And I thought this before the whole rumor came out because I'm like, it just makes sense. It also would be his 23rd season. Also, he's already old as hell, etc. But like I said, I don't think he wants to leave LA, but he's also tired of being in the plane and having to do so much for the team. So I don't really. LA obviously making a trade for another All-Star would help that. Granted, the last time they did that, that was their worst season under LeBron. And I hate to throw my guy Russell Westbrook out there, but that's who they ended up trading for. So, see what's happening here. Where have we not been this game? We started. I don't think we've started in the seating area. So that's where we're going. I want, for my birthday, June 19th, I'm going to get a big collaboration together. And I'm going to get a whole Stadium Stampede. Like, I'm going to put it out. I'm going to say, hey, everybody, it's my birthday. Y'all can either give me money or y'all can get on Stadium Stampede, which freaking Fight Forever is $10 on Walmart.com. And I talked about this last week, that they're trying to advertise this game as $100 in the store with all the DLC, which is fine and dandy, but like, the game is $10. Why would anybody be spending $100 on this right now? Also felt a lot less pressure here because I had a lot of viewers when I was talking, and then I immediately mentioned my birthday, and everybody left. So not only does he not have the uppercut or the neutralizer, but it is the Ricola Bomb, which is a devastating move, but does take a lot of time. Like, in this, it doesn't really matter, but if there were, like, actual people, the, like, finishers do matter.
Attention.
Who the hell is
Area is now shrinking.
it? Riho. Like I said, the finishers do matter because people, like, stand behind and wait.
Attention. The safe area will begin shrinking soon.
I love this mode. Something about it. I just like that it's different. And I think the fact that I'm very good at it is what I like. Let's see the blue chest over there. I'm also trying to stream. I'm not gonna say I'm trying to stream a lot more, but it has helped that I've streamed a lot more. I'm gonna see if this works. It probably won't. I also forgot to play Football Frenzy on stream last time. And I did play a game the other day of it. Essentially, I will say, if y'all want a hint, just run backwards, go through the tunnel, and then just go straight, because then they won't know where the hell you're coming from. So if you go through this tunnel, go through this walkway, and then go through that tunnel, and then you go straight, then you should be go, or vice versa. As I threw that way too far. I'm not trying to waste all my weapons, but I probably will. I've never activated the super speed on this, and if you are one of those people that use that, then you probably know what I think of you. I'm glad I didn't say I wanted 10 eliminations this game, because this will be difficult. I would say as well, I don't know what I'll do yet. I'll go ahead and say that now. I was planning on doing my double or nothing predictions and my King and Queen of the Ring predictions in the same video. I might do them in separate videos. That way, I could stream Stadium Stampede while talking about double or nothing, but that's not guaranteed. More than likely, I'll do them both in the same video, but that's a wait and see situation. Bro, 3 times in a row we got the bar, which we're Cesaro, who was in the bar in the WWE, and then I know someone's going to be very upset that I called him Cesaro, but that was his name when he was in the bar, so that's why I did it. Yeah.
Attention. The safe area will begin shrinking soon.
Okay. I see one person. I see another person in there. I hear the fire still going. And it's Chris Statlander. Holy crap! We got one more. Now we're gonna do my favorite thing. Let's go to the top and then jump off. After I heal, though. It would have been funny if our opponent was in here, though. Dun, 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 dun. It would have been funny also if our thumbtacks were there. I don't even know where I put them. This is something about this is very satisfying. Where, oh, where are thou?
The safe area is now shrinking. Attention. The safe area will begin shrinking soon.
None about it. There we go. Can't let you get the helmet. You didn't even go for the helmet. I missed. Wow, this is the second time this has happened. Bro, he is fast as hell. And I missed. Ah, he was smart. He's smart. He's smart. I missed again. This might be sell of the year. None of that is in the direction I want it to be. As now I'm on fire. He's on fire as well.
Attention. The safe area is now shrinking.
I'll give him credit. That was a hell of a fight as we win. So there's that.
The winner of this battle is you.
It does. I saw the Samoa Joe trailer. It's like, oh, buy Samoa Joe. They advertise this mode. No, it doesn't help. So there's that. It's a good stream. Good stream. Good run. I'm not guaranteed that there will be another one of these next week, but you never know. So I do thank y'all for watching this. Hopefully you like and subscribe and you stay safe. And I'll see you the next time around.